Randomly throughout the day, I feel good. I feel amazing because the way you talk.
That is the McLaren Technology Center.
Rockstar Games has a lot of people.
And we are back. Welcome back,
yo.
goons and
Welcome
the reactors.
What it do? What's going on, Ted?
Okay, what's going on, Q? This is part 2, and hopefully no echo this time around.
That's right. Fingers crossed.
Tedi Ganja crew, triple cheese. Hey. Woo. Yeah, let's go to the mountain.
Beam attraction here in Rockefeller Center, top of the rock, where we can see beautiful views of all of New York City. 69 stories above, and we go 10 feet high, and we're gonna see epic views of Central Park, so wish me luck. This is emulating the old photography from back in the day. Oh my God, this is this is amazing. I love this. Oh wow, I'm literally right by the edge, and I feel like I have New York City to myself as of my own balcony. Can I install this in my house? That would be amazing. I would love this. And we see beautiful views of Central Park, the pond, the Great Reservoir, all the way up to Harlem, the Bronx. Oh my God. Beautiful Billionaires Row. I'm waving at the apartment of Alejandro Rodriguez right down there. This is amazing. I love this. Highly recommend coming here. It's such a blast. You get amazing views of Queens, all the boroughs, New Jersey, everything. Highly recommend it. Stay curious, my friends.
What do you think?
I think he was just way too calm. I would have been freaking out.
Dude, I would have been freaking out too. I'm like, how is he doing this? He's like,
For
oh, yeah,
real.
go visit. They're not getting people to visit. That's the problem. They thought this was going to be like, everyone's going to recreate this photo.
Right. And that is an iconic photo.
This
Don't
is
get me wrong. But I might faint going on something.
This is what
Oh my
I might
God.
just
As soon as
pass
he's
out.
like, everyone's doing this. And then they show a little kid like right next to
Calm.
I'm like, there's a reason we're not seeing that kid's face. If that kid turned around, it's probably just straight dread. Like, oh my God,
Right. I hope they was wearing a seatbelt.
bro. I go on to these theme parks, and some of the things are like the kid has to be this tall, but I'm like, the kid can just slip through the little safety thing. How?
Serious, for real. It's crazy.
yourself in a positive light.
Right.
Like randomly throughout the day, I feel good. I feel amazing because the way you talk to yourself is how you feel.
But they told you was crazy if you talk to yourself and answer yourself. Is that what they told you?
Exactly.
Why did they do that?
That's the thing.
I esteem you all the time talking to yourself.
Yeah.
You ready to do it right now?
Why they say don't do it? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Because when you're talking to yourself, what are you doing? You're tapping into the divine entity, right?
Right.
Because you are of God. Your God's within you. So they don't want you to find that. So when you talk to yourself, you're schizophrenic, you're crazy. People do it all the time, but they don't want to admit it.
Everybody does it. I feel like everybody talks to themselves.
I think people who don't talk to themselves or can't hear themselves are simulations.
Yeah.
I don't think they're real people.
Right, and I was talking about that, right? I think that them people be family, right? Because like attachments are hard to break when they come from the family, but I think that everybody's family like imaginary. Like I'm creating this. Like everything close to me, I created. That's why Jesus say, "Oh, prophet never respected in his hometown." But I can go deeper than that because his mama and brother came to see him when he was like finna put on the event. They say, "Let him in, let him in." Past the crowd, and Jesus said, "My mother and my brother, the one do the will of my father." So he understood that then, and I'm like, God damn, if he understand that, how can I not understand that? Because family be the ones that pull people down. They the ones that don't believe in you. They the ones that pump all this fear into you. I'm just confused. Like they have to be bots and all this shit. Family.
There's even people who say, like, I look on TikTok and Instagram, there's certain people where we're like, yeah, I can't hear myself talk, or I can't visualize. You know how you visualize things? They're like, I can't see stuff in my head. I'm like, you're a robot. You're a simulation. You're already.
100%.
If you can't see something, because that's manifestation, right?
Right.
You can't, when you're a creator, you're a true creator, and you can see things in your mind,
Right.
Even with this desk, I have to see it first before I make it.
Right.
I have to see this house before I make it. So when you're thinking about it, something, then it manifests, then you're a creator. If you're
Right.
not a creator, then what? You're a copy of a copy. You're a clone. You're a simulation.
So how many of them people do you think exist here?
I don't think there's too many real human beings on Earth, to be honest. The way people are glitching out right now, I think there's only like a third of real people on
I
Earth.
think the vax is affecting it too. I don't know what the vax is doing. I think it's making people wig out.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, it stopped. Okay, cool. Sometimes it stops, sometimes it doesn't. What's going on?
I guess it stopped at the right point.
Oh my God, that is wild, dude. That is like legit brain
This is why you have to
thought-provoking things, especially when it comes to like, hey, do you talk to yourself? Do you have that inner voice?
Yeah. I mean, I was talking to myself. I talk to myself a lot.
This is
I
why
don't necessarily answer myself and like have a like schizophrenic conversation, like. But I can understand where they're coming from. Not being able to visualize kind of does sound like an NPC, you know.
Though I do feel like the guy who invented the wheel may not have visualized the wheel. He just like, you know, chipped it enough times, turned into a circle, and he's like, it rolls.
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean, like Tesla himself, like Nikola Tesla, you know, I think he got the downloads, he got those vision things.
Right.
But like some of the times creators, I don't know if they necessarily know what they're creating. Sometimes the best created things are just from accidents, you know, like Silly Putty.
No, that's a great point. That's a great point. That's to Ralph.
What the are you guys doing?
Can we come in? We're doing an inspection.
Why are you in my apartment?
We're doing an inspection, man.
Do you have wait, is that my god?
We didn't think anyone was home.
That's even worse. I am naked in my house, in my own privacy, and you came and opened the door?
I understand how we apologize.
I'm calling the police. Esther, do you have the phone? Let me call the police. They just came in my house.
What did we just witness here? Does this guy just break in and say he's doing an inspection? Yeah, I'm part of the FBI. Yeah,
call the police.
Inspection.
Call the police.
Oh my god!
They just walk in.
A fear.
They just walk in.
I don't think there was any inspection.
Who were them guys?
FBI, bro. FBI,
I mean, she didn't.
Sure.
I mean, they obviously wasn't like the janitors or anything. Like she would have recognized them if they was.
What was he inspecting?
I have no clue. I have no. You know, that's crazy. Pretty weird if you ask me.
That 10%, that's going to affect people like in my industry, because I do travel a fair amount.
Well, I almost canceled my trip because I was like, I don't even know what's going to happen. And then I just decided, all right, we're just going to go for it and see what happens. But yeah, it's just all unexpected. I'm just sick of it.
Kicking our flight to the next day because of the slowdown, and you know, if they're late night flights are usually tougher to get on time than the morning flights. So, but what can we do?
What can they do? Not on no planes. No, sir, I'm not.
Absolutely no Boeings for me.
No Boeings at all.
Dude, even UPS now, even cargo planes are getting hit. I guess there was a crash that happened recently. I think November.
I believe it happened in what state was it? No, was it Louisville?
I can't recall, but it was scary because they gave a 5-mile radius of like, hey, watch out for who knows what.
I've seen a picture. The after effects after that.
It's a great line. It's like how what?
Well, there was gasoline on the plane supposedly. It was carrying gasoline, I believe.
And it streaks like that.
I mean, ain't no telling.
Doing a lot of crazy things.
You know what I mean? I mean, hey, I don't.
Sometimes melts metal.
Yeah, that too. You know what I mean?
Jet fuel be crazy.
It does. It does. It's very sporadic.
That is the McLaren Technology Center, home of the 2024 Constructors Champions McLaren F1 team and these guys. Now, I got the chance to fly all the way to London to explore the MTC for myself. And of course, it was full of insane cars, crazy engineering, and more trophies than you could possibly imagine. But here's the most interesting part. It turns out the McLaren F1 team is supercharging their operation off the track with Salesforce technology. With connected marketing, sales, and service, Salesforce is helping the McLaren team optimize their fan and partner experiences. By serving their fans personalized, engaging content, content and making their partners feel like VIPs. And what's up next to help them take things to the next level? Agentforce, Salesforce's platform for building AI agents. With Agentforce, AI agents will support the sales and partnership teams, helping automate tasks so the team can focus on what matters most: racing. As I talked to their director of partnerships, it was immediately clear that Agentforce is going to level up so many different parts of the business. Imagine customized fan experiences at races and VIP hospitality personalized to you. The possibilities are endless because Agentforce makes it so easy to build and test AI agents within the enterprise. It's clear that this is where the future of F1 and all sports is headed. Dynamic, intuitive, and supercharged workflows powered by agentic AI.
Dude, I'm kind of a Lamborghini guy. I'm kind of like McLaren's kind of, you know, falling off for me, but, you know, people are still trying to make it go. I feel like the parts aren't available. I feel like, you know, now we're just upping the price of something that I feel is diminishing in, you know, finding buyers, finding new people. Like if the 1% are the only people that can afford these things, how are they going to get new people to buy them? How is this company staying, you know, relevant? Other companies I can understand, but some of these supercar companies I start worrying about. I'm like, are they going to turn into the DeLoreans of our times? Which sometimes some people say McLaren, you know, it is. You can only get the ones that are already made. There's no new ones coming out, right?
Right.
So that's where I'm like, I'm not
what
sure.
What do you think about their employee staff being taken over by AI?
Oh, dude, it's everywhere. The AI is supposed to increase productivity, and that's exactly why even when they talk about it in the video, I'm like, I'm seeing this across all car makers. It's not just McLaren, right? Even Lambo is using AI, even Ferrari uses AI. They may not use it in the production, but they're using it in marketing materials. They're using it coming up with new ways to further their brand. Their end goal, if you listen to Sam Altman, is like he wants companies to replace their workers with AI. And Elon's goal is to replace the AI with actual robots. That
Right.
Help our injured colleague. We built a drifting wheelchair.
A while back, one of our coworkers broke his toe. After working from home for 3 weeks, the doctor said he could come back to office, but he still had to move around on crutches or a wheelchair. Slow and tiring.
Our engineers can build something really useful for you. What do you need?
I want a drifting wheelchair.
This is our drifting wheelchair. Normally, we move it with a joystick, but if you turn a wheel and pull the lever while it's moving, the lever drops to caster wheels. When the chair is facing one way but moving another, it starts drifting. Regular wheelchairs had tiny seats that gets uncomfortable fast, so we swapped it for a bigger, softer one. The chair can lift its leg so it doesn't take any weight. We also redesigned the back in his favorite Gundam style, and even added a massage feature. You can sit for hours and still feel fine. With the front wheel motor spinning in reverse, you can even turn around in tight spaces. Since it's hard to hold stuff while driving, we added an umbrella holder, just pop it out for shade. We also mounted the phone holder on the side, so we can reply work messages easily. And finally, we added a mini launcher. Press the button and it shoots out earphones, keys, or snacks.
Bro, why you want a drifting wheelchair?
I've dreamed of being a rally driver since I was a kid, and I figured this might be my only chance.
I didn't even realize. I was like, oh, they're just building this for like future handicapable people. But I'm like, yo, how much like healing are you getting if you are using one of these, you know?
Right. You know, the foot is still elevated.
Fresh off the knee replacement, you're really trying, and it's like, what's happening here?
You still got to get the work done, you know?
I mean, I'm basically all for the Wally like chair, but I'm like, I guess this is a step in between.
Right. It's definitely ahead of its time.
The little tray comes out, and you can, while you're drifting, you're just eating the popcorn.
Right.
I can totally see us using this actually. Now I'm kind of like, I played a lot of Need for Speed. You ever play that?
I love that game. I love that game.
Time,
the drift, right? Exactly.
Airtime and drift time was what it came down to, and I'm
you
like,
know what I mean?
But dude, if you actually fell off this thing and overshoot your drift and whack into something, you're gonna be healing a lot longer.
That part. See, that's why he had to wear that helmet.
That is true. Helmets save lives. All gear all the time. I'm a motorcycle rider. Before my wife made me sell my motorcycles. Trust
No
me.
way.
AAGT, all gear all the time. I forget what the acronym is, but it was one.
Wow.
To help our injured.
Yo, the other thing is, are you okay with this style? And this is for the chat as well. Should we watch more videos before me and Q react? Do you guys like us reacting after every video? Do you want us to watch a couple of them before we come back and watch? It's all up to you. I'm asking you as well, Q, but I'm cool with the way we're rolling.
Cool.
You know
what I mean, I'm cool.
Seems fun.
What if I told you Avatar wasn't just a movie, but a documentary, and wasn't about natives, but about something else? Listen to this, and we have a lot to discuss.
Avatar was not only a movie, there was a story about how they destroyed one of the biggest trees that belonged to this realm. And this is exactly why we see so many rocks that look like tree stumps. It's because they actually were. Look at this one from 1899. There are so many more that I can get you a picture of. The point is that Avatar was not just a film, it was a story. And they're throwing out faces. And even in the Bible, Daniel, he talks about trees going up to the heavens, the firmament. If you really think these rocks were just rocks, need to think again. Maybe this is another reason they don't allow us to explore the whole.
I'm just going to say it. If you have logic and common sense, you know that Devil's Tower is not the result of the random chance of magma hardening in perfect hexagonal structures. Devil's Tower was an ancient tree. Tabletop mountains are ancient tree stumps. What the Samdam else have we been lied to about in this reality? And if they were giant trees, which they were, who cut them down? How did they get cut down so flatly? Did they use a steel chainsaw, diamond bladed? I mean, come on. The story I heard in the book of Enoch is that there were giants on earth. They were cannibalistic and evil. So God wanted to flood the earth, but he knew if he flooded the earth, the giants will just climb these giant trees and survive the flood. So he sent angels down to cut down the trees before he flooded the earth. It's either that, or we came from a giant explosion called the Big Bang, and random rocks formed perfect flat surfaces naturally from erosion. Which one's more of a stretch to you, do you think? Devil's Tower, come on, man. Evidence right in your face.
I think it's possible. I definitely think it's possible.
I definitely feel there are ancient trees that are bigger or larger than, the ones that we currently have. Like, what do they say? The redwood forest. Those are like some of the biggest trees that we currently have.
Right.
But the Devil's Tower, and really, if you blow out, how big these trees would have been, they say like even the density, the matter, like the trees would have to crumble on itself. Like at some point, too big of a structure to sustain, So like, yeah, there could have been really large trees, but like, is the Devil Tower a tree? And if that was just one big tree, let's say that's the big first mother tree, there's so many of these. And if there's this many of these, how did the, how did they not break? How did they continue to grow? That's where I get lost, because is physics in play in this time? Is physics not in play in this time? And if physics is not in play, is that how like the pyramids and stuff, all the stones were moved because the densities were different?
Okay, now, now I think it's something like along those lines.
That's what I'm saying.
That's another enigma, the pyramids, right? You know what I mean? Like how, so was there a different energy source back then that
I am a democratic socialist.
Do you like capitalism?
No, I have many critiques of capitalism. Fingers bruised from lifting boxes on the warehouse floor. Palms calloused from delivery bike handlebar. I am Muslim. Free Palestine! As mayor, New York City would arrest Benjamin Netanyahu.
So, Mr. Mayor, you might find out very soon. It's an honor. Thank you.
Is this one of your videos?
Yeah, this was actually in my time. What you call it? So this guy,
Dude,
does these
that
conspiracy theories.
handshake was a little interesting. Elon did that. Everyone called him out, but I don't see anything about this guy.
I mean, you make a good point right there. You know, to be honest,
so weird. I think this guy's from like India, right? Or like he's from
he's from Uganda.
He's from Uganda. Oh, okay.
Yes, he was in Uganda. He was a rapper.
He was a rapper.
He was a rapper when he was younger.
What was his stage name?
I don't know.
Rockstar Games has a lot of people pissed today. They just pushed the release date to November the 19th, 2026, which means we have like a year to wait again. And I mean, it's not like we're not used to it because the game has been in development for over a decade. Rockstar says the extra months are for polish, but nobody believes that's the only reason. Firstly, the scale of this game is insane. There's a rumor that Rockstar is working on a new AI system for things like dynamic police response, smarter civilians, and a world that actually feels alive. If this is true, then it needs time for a lot of testing. Sounds like it's going to be a complex game. But what do you think? Is it worth the wait, or can we just get it out there now?
They're trying to cyberpunk me, bro. I don't believe this at this point. I think they used all the cash and they're like, shit, the game's not even good. What do we do now? We need to buy more time.
Yo, I do. I feel like it's a publicity push. November, that means it's pretty much next holiday season. It'll be around for next Black Friday sale.
Went from May to November. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I don't think anything's gonna sell in May. You know what I mean?
Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. Even November is gonna roll around, and let's say the game flops. Now they spent billions of dollars just for the game to flop.
There's no way it's gonna flop. We're going out with a bang.
This is the shocking moment a man lights a cigarette near a fuel unloading truck, triggering a burst of flames and sending everybody scrambling.
Yo.
Gas station staff rushed outside to extinguish the flames. Thankfully, staff quickly contained the fire and kept it from spreading further. It's safe to say that man definitely learned his lesson.
No, the man didn't learn his lesson. I feel like that's the opposite. The gas station didn't learn that you're not supposed to have a cafe on the outside.
Who does that?
Bro, I would be lost in the sauce too. You know, sometimes I hit the like button too hard, and then, you know, my friend drives me to the gas station. I'm out there, I get bored, and then boom.
Right.
Like, I didn't even know. I didn't even know where I was. Oh, I gotta tell you a story, Q. I went to India, and in India, it's complete opposite, dude. You know, in our gas station, we're all formal. You stop the car, you know, you gotta go outside, you do your own thing. In India, it's like the full serve New Jersey style, right? The guy comes, he's like, nah, leave your car running. He's got a cigarette in his hand. He pours the gas into like this like plastic bottle, and then pours the plastic bottle into the car, and then you're like, what? Like, what is happening? He's like, it's a liter, and this is a liter, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is, but like, shouldn't I turn off the car and like you put out the cigarette?
Oh my god, no way! Now that's very casual.
All cars you can keep running and fill the gas up, and we're just like being too cautious. But now I watch this video and I'm like,
right.
Do follow me on Telegram. Come join the Triple G community. We will be there. I want to say that is it. Q, any parting words?
Y'all have a good night, y'all.
Have a good night. Yeet? You just yeet at them?
Yeet.
Fair. That's how we gonna end it. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Triple G's. Wake up, wake up.